grasping the thistle.
Everyone loves a winning team. With Partick Thistle's resurgence on the pitch, hospitality is busier than ever. Change days when 20 or 30 guests would rattle about the club before a match. 200 people are packed in for today's game against FALKIRK. Wealthy patrons, businessmen and corporate guests are wined and dined, as well as being entertained.
May I offer to you now my own personal welcome to the Partick Thistle boardroom. Around this table here, big decisions are made. Millions of pounds for new players. Or shall we fix the kettle up in the staff room?
This is young Stuart, alright lads? Right, shake the hands. Hey, what's the goalkeeper? Who's the goalkeeper?
GERRY Britton. Easy.
That's not how you
Big Dennis. Look at this boy, he's got a seat button back, John.
All the best lads. And that's your 6 month supporter. Yeah. Go for it lads.
Partick Thistle are not expected to do great things, you see, and they're very unpredictable. Start of season, Partick Thistle 1, Hibernian 5. Following Wednesday, Celtic 2, Partick Thistle 5. Now that's better.
Okay, here's the team anyway. Yeah. Bud, Kelly, Fleming, Craigan, Parson, Dees, Cameron, Lennon, McLean, Hardy and Burns. Walker 12, Gow 13, Dolan 14, Archibald 15 and Britton 16. Now who's needing fucking tickets?
With 7 games to go, Partick Thistle are top of the league. But their recent displays have been poor, taking only 2 points from a possible 12. Today's match against the struggling FALKIRK side is an opportunity to rediscover their best form in a very evenly matched and unpredictable league. Manager John LAMBIE is keen to point out the dangers from the opposition.
The big boy Muller, Craig, he's not a bad player for a lad, he's a good player. He's got to be watched. Yeah. I don't know if Danny's telling you, you're on £200 a man for this, for a win today.
Guys, if you're telling you to push up, fucking pick up. Come on then,
Come on, make the weekend a good weekend. Come on.
Fucking you get, come on. Come on. Fucking do the game, we'll walk everybody, come on. Come on, Martin.
A 1-goal lead at half-time and the team dominating is little comfort for the manager, who is all too aware of the flaws in his own team's play.
Then it's not what they've created. Anything that they've got to have chances, we'll give them it. The big thing is that when we're getting it, we're not positive enough, we're not crisp enough. I'm telling you, we've got to go for the fucking kill. When we've got possession, the one thing we've got in our mind is to put the ball in the back of their net. When we lose it, the one thing in your mind is we don't lose a goal. That's it, we work. Right for the front. Defending starts for the front too. If we're under pressure, my strikers are doing it right. Put the ball into one of the wide areas. And they should be there, and there'll be questions fucking asked.
Hey, hold on, son, we never said. Well done, boys, that's fucking all right, yes. Fucking back on track.
There's just one or two final balls, you know, we could have fucking really stuck it into them because you know yourself, goal difference can fucking count at the end of the day. It can be worth a fucking point to you. The main thing is that we didn't look like losing then, and maybe once, again with stupidity. But we needed this one, lads. We needed this one to get us back in the rail.
Very tense. I think that we were all apprehensive before the game because really we've been off the rails a wee bit in the last 3 or 4 league games. We've let the standards slip a wee bit, and we're a wee bit apprehensive because we thought maybe the cup tie next week against the Rangers was playing in their mind. But we've got the result today. It's magnificent. The whole place is buzzing again, and hopefully that will set us up now to go the final push for promotion.
Well, all I can say, lads, it's brilliant to get back on a winning way. With a few setbacks, and I think the cup's caused a wee bit. But in saying that, today we showed a wee bit more appetite, and I think the scoreline really should have been a wee bit more because we created a lot of good chances, and especially the second half, 2 or 3 that could have been squared for tap-ins. It's always going to be a difficult game with teams fighting for their lives, but I must hand it to my boys. We asked them for that wee bit extra today, and they produced it. I'm absolutely delighted because we can go to Blackpool tomorrow, and the boys will be right up there as high as a kite. Brilliant for them because you know when you're if Fair and Harmony got beat today, you're going to Blackpool and the heads are down a bit, but now they'll be buzzing down there.
An unexpected run in the Scottish Cup has earned Thistle a semi-final match against Rangers at Hampden. Lacking the finances to jet off to sunnier climes to prepare, Thistle make do with Blackpool. Cheaper than the continent, it's worked well for the management in the past.
We've been coming here for about 17 years, and it probably all started back to the time we beat the Rangers in 1987. We'd went a couple of years prior to that, but 1987 we beat them 1-0 in the Scottish Cup at Ibrox with Hamilton Accies, and it's been good for us ever since. So we always come here for a wee relaxation, preparation for big games, and they don't come any bigger than this Sunday with Rangers again.
We'll do the wee movement one, near post funds and that. Can't you? Not unstrenuous, Derry.
No, we'll do it passing, aye.
And then you can put them onto that one. And then we'll do the wee pattern they play. Aye. The dead ball line getting across. Aye. And tell the 2 directors to get the balls back quick, Jerry.
Okay then, right. The ball's got a stray, guys, you've got to get the balls.
Keep the balls coming quick and fast when you're asked.
Some of the players would laugh the way I speak to directors, but they're just like pals to me. Honestly, I mean, I've had no problem with, I mean, not one iota of problem if I came here. But it's a funny thing, I mean, me classes are right here, I'm scared of them, and I don't give a shit what I say to players or directors. That's my way. That's probably how I am where I am, because a lot of directors, oh Christ, I couldn't work with him. But it's the very opposite. I've had brilliant relationships with chairmen.
It is what it is. What you see is what you get. There's no deviousness or, you know.
There's no hidden agendas. If he's got a problem, he comes to me with his problem, and I do likewise. So we don't have any, you know, other managers and chairmen have the problems that they're going in different directions, they're not working together. And I think that's a problem with a few clubs.
Guys, get that fucking bun off. How can you get a fucking ball with that one?
Man. No.
Position yourself, that's it. Position yourself as if it's going to come in short, the near post, and then come to it.
Good to get the cup semi-final, you know, we haven't done that for a while. 1979 and 78 before that, but it'd be good. Good payday, because you've got to look at the finances too nowadays, and you know, we've budgeted and breaking even, and this cup semi-final is going to be extra, so that's going to be a profit, and it'll help us with a lot of big ground developments we've had to do, to spend got a new stand, but apart from that, we've just spent over £100,000 in the existing main stand, so a lot of outlay, so it's been a real bonus.
Place right in you. What's it now?
That Rangers mug couldn't sleep last night. I've been terrified. Look at the ugly faces, man. He's not playing. Look at the ugly faces. He's not playing.
I feel like this is where the build-up and that starts to begin. Once you get all the boys, and once that bus starts up, that's when we'll all be taking it in, and that's when we'll start really getting up for it.
Elsewhere in Glasgow, pre-match nerves before Thistle's biggest game in years are not a problem.
I've always wanted Thistle to get back to a cup semi-final for the last, 23 years, and it was one of the things that I was a bit annoyed about when we were in 4 years in the Premier League. I really felt at that point we were going to do it, and we didn't. We twice lost in penalties in quarter-finals, and here we've managed it as a first division side. It's been a fabulous season for us. I mean, we're top of the league in a cup semi at Hampden against Rangers. It doesn't get a lot better, unless we win today.
A brave attempt at trying to cause another Scottish Cup upset. It's failed, but what's your thoughts in the 90 minutes?
Well, I can be semi-proud of the boys, to be honest with you, but when you're playing Glasgow Rangers, the one thing you've got to keep is concentration right out through the 90 minutes, and we lost concentration in vital areas of the park, and it cost us 3 goals, and that was a disappointing thing for me.
Good promotion. All right. Get promotion, I know.
That's the most important thing. The actor's done him well, we've had it today.
Yeah, good Paul. Yeah.
And they didn't do too bad.
No, they didn't. A couple of chances in the first half, might have changed
the game.
again.
Tell them, two right good chances. But I mean, if you don't take them against teams like Rangers,
you've got to take them. But you saw that we had 2 shots of goals the first half, and we scored one of them.
I know.
And then the second goal was on the first shot of goals.
That was I was raging at the second goal. But I mean, that's it. Once the second goal went in, John,
it was over, right?
Forever cast in the shadow of Glasgow's footballing giants, success on the pitch is far from guaranteed. Thistle supporters have to be resilient and must endure a more extreme range of emotions.
It's been an adventure, okay. It's ups and downs, isn't it? It's mostly for most Thistle fans will say lots of downs, but when you get the highs, it's special games where everybody who was at it will always remember it for years and years. Like the time, the first year we were back in the Premier League and we beat Celtic at Partick. Fair enough, you're not winning the league or anything like that, but games like that, you always sticks in your memory. Winning at Ibrox, for me, maybe not so much for the younger guys, but for winning at Ibrox, the season we get relegated, 1982 or something like that, we just got in there and stuffing it right up them was absolutely brilliant, you know, it was great, you know. Things like that, the promotions that we've had with LAMBIE have been brilliant, you know.
Dundee United game at Tannadice.
The nightmares have been, we've had some real stickers.
When you have a law, you've got a real law.
To get down into the second division was a nightmare, absolutely.
Nearly into the third, 1 point away from the third division, you know.
But you stick there.
It was the loyalty and determination of the club's hardcore support that witnessed a remarkable turnaround in the fortunes of Partick Thistle during its darkest hours 5 years ago.
Well, in 1997, round about October, November, it was fairly well known the club was in financial difficulty. And then just at the beginning of November, it became public that the club was around £3 million in debt and heading for liquidation. So what we did was we set up a campaign called Save the Jags, in which we asked the supporters to get together and raise money to help pay the players' wages until the end of the season or until some sort of rescue plan could be put together to keep the club going on a longer term basis.
With a boardroom restructure required, new directors entered the fray and brought their collective expertise to bear on the club's perilous finances.
I had